Hey, what's up, everybody? CartessRoss here. I'm hanging out with Tongie. She just recently got here from North Carolina
Yes.
about 10, 11 days ago, right?
Yes.
And she's out here on an exploratory trip. One thing that's unique about this particular interview is normally I do these from Merida, but she's actually in the city of Uman, which is about, depending on where you are in Merida, it could be a 15-minute drive or a 25-minute drive. It took me about 25 minutes to get here from Uber. It was like $7, 140 pesos roundabout. As I mentioned to y'all in previous videos, if you're willing to live further out, you get some better deals, some incredible pricing on real estate. And she's going to talk to us about the place that she's living at, what her experiences are out here, Uman and Merida, as she prepares to make a permanent move here. So
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what do you think so far about Merida? How has it, because you've been here about 11 days now,
Yes.
in Uman. What's your experience like since being here?
Well, I really like it. I came here not necessarily for just like vacation. I came here to, as you said, check it out to see about moving here to see how I would like it. So I actually am glad that was able to get the experience of feeling like I just purchased a house and living here because the house that I'm staying in is brand new. I'm the first person to even open up the pack of towels and the sheets and everything. It's a house that's fully furnished. Came the majority of everything in there is brand new furniture, new pot set, dishes, everything brand new. And so just experiencing that feeling without having to go through that whole process by myself is like very, very nice. It helps me to feel like I live here in Merida or Uman while I'm here. And it's a very good experience. The people are very, very kind. The locals are kind. The homeowners are kind. They looked out for me. I came on a solo trip, and of course, my family thought I was crazy. Like Mexico, why Mexico? And so, with me having come here all by myself, it has been a great experience. I have not felt alone, not one day since I've been here.
Wow.
Whereas in the States, there was plenty of nights when I went to sleep feeling alone. And so after being here, I can truly say this is a wonderful place. If you are considering moving abroad and thriving, as you say,
Yeah.
this is a good place to start. And maybe even stay if you like it. I met some really, really cool people since I've been here.
Wow. So, what has been surprising to you? I know there's a lot of stereotypes about living in Mexico. What are some things that have surprised you once you've gotten here and been here for the last 11 days?
Actually, I know it may sound simple, but I was surprised to see the interstates are like what I'm used to seeing. People drive fast, like what I'm used to seeing. I mean, they drive a little bit more, crazy than what I'm used to. However, I just like that it looks like home. Like it doesn't look like a third world country. The subdivision I'm living in is brand new. Of course, it's not the same as the U.S., but I'm pleasantly surprised to see that it's very family oriented. People care about their children here. They care about their families here. There's a lot to do, and you can pretty much have the type of lifestyle that you want. Whether you want to live in an area that's bumping and jumping and always busy. I found around central areas like that, and then they have other pockets of areas like that, and then the area like where I'm living is very, like I said, a new subdivision, like the outskirts, like the suburbs, if you will, and you can have a very calm, pleasant, peaceful, quiet, good night's sleep. I slept good every night.
Wow.
Every night since I've been here, no night that I just could not sleep. And so it's I really like it. I really do.
Well, what I know, a lot of people typically have reasons for coming. Mine was to get my finances in order, cut my expenses so I can prepare for retirement, build up a savings, etc. Done a poor job doing that over the last 20 years of working. Is there a particular reason or a force that's driving you to make this trip here?
Well, there's several reasons. I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I'm ready to hit that reset button. I've been married, divorced, raised children. My baby will be 18 in a couple months. Everyone's graduating, whether it be college or high school. And it's time for me to press the reset button and put myself first. And so one of my main reasons for coming here and wanting to live here is primarily self-care. Because I have a caretaker or caregiver type of personality, so it's difficult for me to be around, especially family, and see there's a need and me not jump in and try to do whatever I can without even being asked, or if I'm asked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so having that type of caretaker personality, it has caused me to put myself on the back burner for many years. And so I want to just come here, even if it's just for a year, and just press that reset button and focus on myself, my goals, my dreams as far as my career, having my own business, and utilizing the skills and everything that I have to share with the world. And I believe that it'll be easier for me to do that if I do it where I'm abroad, away from people whom I love dearly, but because I love them so much, it's difficult for me to step back and let them do their thing and not make them my priority, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does. And self-care is a very important thing, and it's good that you're taking a proactive step and planning that thing out, and you recognize it more than anything. Oftentimes, I can relate, trying to jump in and help, and in the process you neglect your own needs and yourself.
Right.
And so that's awesome. And this place here is an awesome place to do it.
Yeah. And I've since I've been here, self-care was top priority.
Wow.
Like my first full day here, I asked the owner, Aretha, I asked her where can I get a massage? It's time to get this self-care thing going, moving and shaking right now. So since I've been here, I've done all those self-care type things: the facial, the massage, the pedicure, the manicure, all those things. Shopping for me.
Wow.
And it's been lovely.
What is some of the cost on massages? Have you found? I'm just curious.
So one thing I got was a facial and a full body massage, which I had never gotten either one of those. Although I know how to do them because I had a cosmetology license. I did it for other people, not for myself. However, it was $40 for a combination of facial and massage.
Wow. How long was the massage itself?
Well, combined it was 2 hours, so I would say 1 hour each.
So with them kind of prices, you can afford self-care more often.
Yes, on a weekly. If I lived here or when I move here, I can see myself making that a weekly priority.
Wow.
I'm already thinking about, I think I'm going to go again before I leave, because it was just you can't beat that.
You can't beat that. Wow.
And the mani-pedi was the combination mani-pedi was only $25.
Really?
Yes.
What would something like that in the States cost?
Oh, just a pedi alone could be $80. I paid $80 for a pedicure. Yes. Just for the pedicure.
Wow. So a woman could be a woman.
Exactly. See what I'm talking about? That's it. I could be me, the feminine woman that I love being a woman. I love being a woman, and I could do that here.
Wow.
Yes. It's easily affordable, easily fit in the budget. Definitely.
Wow. There's I got a masseuse coming by the house today.
See? Nice.
My daughter, she was like, "Daddy, I want a massage. I want a massage."
Ain't that nice?
I never had one. So her mom was supposed to take her out to get the massage, but she was like, well, "I don't feel like going anywhere, so I'm gonna call somebody."
Nice.
And for 500 pesos, which is $25 US, he's coming to the house.
Wow.
He's gonna massage both of them for
Nice.
90 minutes each.
Wow.
So $50 total for the both of them for
Wow.
90 minutes per person. So it's insane. I mean, you can
Yeah.
afford that. And so my wife was like, "Well, I think I'm gonna start doing that every week. I'm here.
See?
I might as well for that price. I might as
I'm
well
right there
just do
with
it."
us, sis. I'm with you, sis.
So I'm
Do
like,
that.
wow. So
Nice.
so it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, we got a lot to talk about. Can we walk around and see what the
Sure.
place look like?
Sure.
So we're gonna walk around and talking point. All right. So right now, where are we at?
We are in the playground, the subdivision. Oh, sorry. We're in the subdivision's playground. As you can see, they have a little soccer area for the children. There's a track that goes all the way around. So for parents, it's cool that you can actually exercise while your children are playing. And then of course, and I love, another thing I love about Merida, this area, is that they're clean. Like they have all these trash cans that you notice around.
Yeah, I do notice that.
So they make it easy to keep the area clean. And you have the playground over there for the small children. And I think it could fit bigger kids too. I would say probably up to, regular like 10 or 11.
Okay.
And then we have the pool here. This is the kiddie pool. It's shallow because it's for small children, but deep enough.
That's really family,
Right.
or it's really for the kids.
Exactly, it's definitely for the children. Love it. Love the idea of that. And there's plenty of space, as you can see here, for the families to sit and chat. Just hang out with the children, hang out with the family.
Wow.
Without even having to really go anywhere. Like as you can see, it's a family coming now. And you can get your exercise in while the children play or get in the pool. Buenas tardes. Hola, buenas tardes. Another thing I noticed that I like about Merida is they handicap accessible.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere. I love that.
Okay. Yeah, I do see that. I had a friend of mine who was.
Shit.
Yeah, I definitely gotta watch them steps. I be
You got to
forgetting
look
about
down.
those steps. So you got a guard here that.
Yeah,
lets
security
people in.
guard is here 24/7. And yeah, they check everyone before they can come in.
Wow. And these are the houses,
Yeah, these are the homes. I'm not sure if any of them are larger than the 2-bedroom, but it looks like that one may be. But I know they're, I think at least mostly a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Wow.
And as far as I know, they are for sale. And so some people may buy them and rent them out. By it being a brand new up and coming community,
Yeah.
it's a good time to get in.
Man,
Now this one was just empty last week.
Really?
Yeah, so someone moved in already.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is what, maybe a 1-bedroom or?
Yeah, that may be a 1-bedroom. Well, actually, can't say. Yeah, that may be a. Yeah, I think it's a 2 and the other one because it's a bedroom on the other side. So it's a bedroom on each side of the building. Yeah, so the ones with the double ones is probably a 3-bedroom.
Okay. I
Yeah,
love it. I love it.
It's 2 on one side. Yeah. And from what I hear, the prices are very reasonable. You see, they're building all back there. Enjoying themselves with some music.
And so, as I mentioned previously in other videos, I've been out here to Uman quite a bit. And there's a house that I recently shared with y'all where the owner is selling it for about $35,000. And I've seen houses similar to these and just like these. And keep in mind, these are brand new, 2-bedroom homes, possibly 3-bedroom homes, going for about $40,000, brand new, just like these. And so that's just something. The further out you get, the more you can get for your money. So once we get to her place, she's going to show us. I guess, are we better look around your house?
Sure.
She'll show us around and give you a broad range of what a monthly stay may be, and that is subject to increase at the time of this recording. All right, so we about to hit up Tongie's home. This is where she's staying. Hey, how you doing, young lady?
Hola.
Hola.
I'm learning Buenos Aires.
She's learning that Spanish. So
Yes.
wow. So this has been your home for the last 2 weeks.
Yes, this is home for now. And like I said, I had the privilege, I feel privileged and the pleasure of being the first person in the unit. Oh, let me take my shoes off. I forgot. No shoes in the house.
No shoes in the house. I'll take mine. Glad I got some good socks on today.
No, but it's for some sunlight to come in.
They got the AC. The AC is nice and cold.
Yes, it makes it balances out all the heat.
Yes,
So we got, so of course this is the living dining room area, and here, and then you got your kitchen. Kitchen is fully stocked. You got your Ninja. You want to make that smoothie, your toaster.
I love that crock pot.
Yep,
for
crock
sure.
pot, rice cooker. I've used the rice cooker already. You got your stove. The stove is, well, I just use the top. I haven't used the oven. But it's got an actual oven, which I hear that's not very common
Yeah.
in Merida. Yeah, so you got all of this. Brand new AC in every room. So down here and in, let me turn the fan back on. Downstairs and in every bedroom, you got your AC.
This a bathroom, yep.
Yeah, that's a downstairs bathroom.
And you said this is 2 bedrooms, right?
Yeah, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And this is just a little glimpse of outside.
Okay.
As you can see, it's a big. They got the whole.
Oh, that is huge.
Yeah, so they're gonna put a pool back there,
Wow.
and it's got the washing machine too. So staying here, you could you don't have to use the laundry service if you don't want. And so now we can go upstairs.
Going upstairs, it's a 2-bedroom spot.
So we got the bathroom here.
Okay.
And you got your skylight. I think that's so cute. I love that feature.
Oh yeah. They got this decorated real nice. Absolutely.
And then this is a window, you know. I like the way it's decorated too. That is your second bedroom.
Okay.
Never been slept in yet.
Wow.
Because I came solo. So it comes with, as you can see, another brand new AC unit, a huge ceiling fan, brand new TV.
Wow.
Everything you need to be comfortable.
Absolutely.
And then over here is Mama's bedroom.
Okay.
And what the master. It's the same as that one, except for it has a bathroom.
Okay. The AC unit as well, TV, bathroom.
Yep, and it comes with everything that you need, even the iron.
Wow,
I was
okay.
able to open the iron, like. So if you come in here, it's still brand new, basically. I haven't even been here long.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
and I love the art, the decor. She had the artwork on the wall.
Yeah, they did a good job decorating this for sure.
Yeah, so you got 3 TVs
3 TVA each bedroom.
Yeah. And it comes, I think it's Roku
Uh-huh.
TV, so you get your Netflix, Wi-Fi, all that. Let's just say I haven't missed home not 1 second. Not a second.
Wow.
I haven't missed on anything that I usually do in terms of television.
A 2-bedroom, fully furnished, stocked with all the stuff you need: microwave, crock pots, blenders, toasters, refrigerator, stove. Got everything you need. So reach out to this family. I'm going to put their contact details on the screen and scroll down below in the video description to get their contact details as well. Alrighty, so hey y'all, check this out. Cartess here, Move Abroad and Thrive, hanging out here with Ronnie. This is the young lady we just got through talking with, Tongie. Him and his wife owns the property, and apparently they own 2 properties out here in Uman. And so we caught him off guard, banged on his door, and to get him on tape. And so this is our interview. So how you doing, Ronnie?
I'm doing fine. Can't complain about a thing.
Yeah, so we were just talking about the quality of life here in Merida and how a lot of the stress just goes away. How long have y'all been in Mexico, and what brought y'all here?
Well, it's been a little over 6 years now.
Wow.
And when I first met my wife, she was already thinking about leaving the country, leaving the States, moving out of the States. So it was just a matter of where.
Okay.
And after a couple of cruises to this area, we found this little subdivision. They were just starting to build houses, and we made a move.
Wow.
It was really that simple.
That's simple. So it was
Really
like
simple.
any plans to go back now that you've landed here? What's been your
Other than to visit our kids and grandkids, that's about it.
That's it.
And maybe to take a job if a job comes up.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Wow.
This is home.
This is home. This is it.
This is home.
What's been your biggest surprise about being here in Mexico? There's a lot of stereotypes and misconceptions.
That's true.
Been one of the biggest surprises for you since arriving?
I guess one of the biggest is the number of police they have in the area that you live. I mean, it's everywhere you go, you see 2-3 police cars. It's like I'm sure there's crime out here, but we haven't experienced it or heard of anything happening to our friends out in this area. So just the police presence is that was a surprise.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, it was surprising to see that many police in the town that we live.
Wow. And I can certainly say it seems like that presence has been a big deterrence to a lot of crime, particularly violent crimes.
I would think so.
And whatnot. You all live in Uman, which is how far from Merida? It's about 25 minutes, depending on what part.
About that, yeah.
In many of my videos, I often, a lot of people are worried about Merida growing and getting priced out of the market 5-10 years from now when they start to retire. And I always say, Merida ain't the only spot. There's places like Uman.
Exactly.
That's a little further out, like the suburbs. If it gets too crowded, too costly, start looking on the outskirts. So y'all been here. What is your impression of Uman? Or what do you like more about Uman, say, versus living in the city limits of Merida?
I guess the quiet.
Okay.
And this is a newly built area, so it's not all the houses haven't been purchased as of yet. I don't think we have no more than maybe 20-25 people out here right now. So that has a lot to do with it. We have a security guard, so people can't just drive in as they would like to.
Yeah.
Without being checked out. So we feel like it's a safe area.
A very safe area.
So
I come out here quite a bit to eat food, and man, I'm always blown away at the cost of the food. There's a seafood restaurant up the street. I can't remember the name of it, but my God, I frequent that place quite often. And
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
When you think about the prices in the States
Yeah.
as compared to over here,
Yeah.
it's like you're getting robbed over there when you think about it, man. I don't know another way to look at it.
Yeah,
to be honest
literally,
with you.
literally. And particularly when you see some of the same brands selling the
Exactly.
same stuff.
Exactly.
You know, we paying way more and they paying significantly less here for the same
The
exact
exact
stuff.
same thing.
So that's been wild.
That's true.
So y'all have some properties here that y'all have for people making a transition.
That's the word. That's what we call it, a transitional house.
Okay, how does that
People-
work? Go ahead.
Well, you get in contact with us and let us know when you want to come over
Uh-huh.
and the amount of time you're thinking about staying. And if we haven't made any previous arrangements with anyone else, we'll get the property ready for you to come.
Okay, and how long could a person stay here? For a short time, long time?
As long as they need to.
Wow.
As long as they need. There's no limit.
There's no limit.
No
Okay.
limit.
We just did a tour of your home. Beautiful home. You said your wife did all the decorations.
Yeah,
and
she did.
She set this place off.
She did. She did.
Wonderful job. Tongie was just telling us about how very comfortable she's been here, how great you have been. She said she loves it. She loves it. And and so if y'all looking for a place to transition, how can someone get in contact with y'all?
Well, my phone number, they would have to dial it because it's a phone from the States.
Okay.
You'd have to put a plus and then a 1,
Uh-huh.
and the area code is 409
Mm-hmm.
549 4241.
Okay.
And my wife's phone number, same thing. You'd have to put a plus 1
Okay.
in front of the number, and the area code is 832 835 7482.
Okay.
And her name is Aretha.
Aretha. Okay. And I'll put that contact on the screen. Also below in the description, y'all can scroll down and you will see the contact phone number there as well. I'm loving what y'all doing. Any plans to buy more properties out here as the time go, or you just kind of filling this out?
We're gonna check it out, see how it goes with the two that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, thank goodness they're both occupied at the present time.
Awesome.
So we'll see.
Awesome.
We'll
awesome.
see.
Anything else you'd like to add? Any other words of wisdom?
Well, if you're looking to stretch your dollar a little bit,
Uh-huh.
this would be a nice place to do it.
Nice place to do it. Y'all
Nice
heard
place to do it.
Y'all heard it, folks, from Ronnie himself. They out here, Uman, they loving it. How long did you say y'all were out here in Mexico? 6 years?
A little over 6
A
years.
little over 6 years.
Yeah.
No plans to go back. So, people, it's real. I mean, there's no scamming going on here. The stuff that you hear from other people talking about the cost of living, the quality of life, is for real. It's not a joke. You know, if you need to make that money stretch, and I've mentioned many times before, I did a poor job saving, poor job investing. I don't have any retirement. I figured I had to start over and reset, move somewhere to cut my expenses drastically so I can play catch up. And I'm able to do that here in Mexico. So y'all come visit, check it out, reach out to this family once you decide that you're ready to make that transition, and they'll help y'all with that. And good luck. All right, so I met Tongie right after she first got here. We met up at a restaurant, and when I talk to people, I'm always blown away by what they do. And I told her about my struggles with finances and poor planning for retirement, poor planning for the future, not investing and just blowing money. And I was quite surprised to learn that she's actually in the process of starting and building a personal financial education business where, she basically helps people like me, teach folks how money works, how to budget, insurance, and all types of stuff like that. So I just, because I'm struggling and dealing with some stuff now financially, and like I said, she gave me a bunch of great advice. I figured that there might be some of y'all dealing with some of the same issues. And she had some great stories, Could you share how you got into personal financial education, what pushed you in that direction.
Okay. Well, growing up, if I could take it all the way back, growing up, money was scarce. Love was plentiful.
Yes.
But money was scarce. And I can recall when I was a teenager, about 15, wanting to go to the high school football game. And so I asked my mom if she would give me the money to get a ticket so I can go to the game and, get snacks or what have you. And she said, Tongie, I don't have any money. And I was baffled, as a 15-year-old, I'm thinking, you got a job. How you don't have money? And so I asked her, I said, well, Mom, how you don't have money when you just got paid? Because I made sure I asked her what I know is payday.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, so you were clever. You waited to payday.
Yes.
Okay.
It was on a Friday.
So you got it.
Yes. And so she said, just because I just got paid doesn't mean I have money.
Ooh.
And so I'm baffled. I'm like, what does that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, because to me in my mind, why would you do something if it's not benefiting you? That's how I thought of it.
Wow.
And so I asked her, explain, how you get paid and don't have money. And then she said, because I have bills. She said, every payday, bills have to be paid. And I'm like, every payday? Yes.
Wow.
So my parents raised me on working for what you want. You got to work and take care of yourself. I mean, they instilled in me a very good work ethic. However, with them only being able to teach me what they know or what they knew, they weren't able to teach me how money works. As far as I knew, how the way money works is you work for it, you work hard for it, and then you spend it to survive.
Wow.
There's barely anything left to save. And if you're lucky, you get Christmas gifts or whatever. There was no, you know what I mean? And then on my grandparents' side, what my grandmother was very, very, she was good with the dollar. I mean, she would stretch money like nobody's business.
Wow.
And so I learned from her how to be frugal but get quality.
Okay.
While you're being frugal. So it's because of her that I learned how to stretch money, how to get things that you want, not only just what you need. So for example, every Saturday, if she wasn't going fishing, which fishing would brought food in the house.
Okay.
It was a hobby, but also brought food in the house.
Yeah.
So when she wasn't going fishing on Saturdays, we would go to yard sales.
Okay, making that stretch.
Yeah, stretching that dollar. It's to the point where me and my brothers, we still joke about how my grandmother would get the best, she would get quality anything for a quarter.
God.
And we'd be embarrassed, as kids and teenagers, we so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because we'd be like, well, Grandma, that's a good price. You only want $5 for this, and this is name brand. We whisper, Grandma, this name brand. And it's still just a shirt. It's a shirt. And I'm like, but Grandma. She talked them people down to less than $1.
Wow.
Yes. And so I learned from her how to stretch money.
Okay.
And still get good quality. She taught me to not still have a standard for yourself in terms of quality, but you don't have to spend a whole lot of money.
Wow.
And stretch it, but still not knowing what do you do with money other than that? What else can you do so the money that you're not spending on bills and whatever, what do you do with it? To make it work for you.
To make it work.
So even if it's a little bit, what can you do with the little to make it work for you, whether it's a little or a lot? And so fast forward, I was in an automobile accident. And so I came into a lump sum of money.
Okay.
and I didn't know what to do with it. And just the thought that like had me having sleepless nights because I didn't want to make a mistake.
Okay.
And you know that mentality that some of us have is the money's going to run from us.
Yeah.
The money's going to run out.
Yeah.
And I didn't want the money to run from me. I didn't want it to run out. So I allowed myself to be vulnerable and ask for help, asking who I thought was someone who knew about finance because he was a treasurer in our church. So I assumed he's a treasurer, you know about money. So I went to ask him about what do you do with money when you get like a lump sum of money. And his advice was pay off your bills.
Ooh.
And I'm like, first of all, I don't have that many bills. Second of all, that's not the advice I'm looking for, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same thing my mama taught me, my daddy taught me, is just pay bills. Like, and but found out that he was a computer engineer.
Bro, he don't really not a treasurer.
Right. So, but he's just good with money.
Yeah.
He's a computer engineer. But anyway, so that led me to say, you know what, I'm going to do this personal finance thing. And so I did the Myers-Briggs test to see what would be a good career fit for me.
Okay.
Financial manager and those type of things came up as number one.
Okay.
So, and as I went into the program at Iowa State University, I realized that it's a lot where you actually, things that I had already done as far as in real estate, like where you actually helping people one-on-one, face-to-face, helping them make financial decisions. And so, yeah.
Wow.
And so now I'm happy and excited that I know how money works and I understand the different things to do with money. And I really, really want to teach people what to do with money, even if it's even if you don't make a lot of money. But if you have an income, there's different things that you can do with it to make it work for you.
So it's not too late for somebody like me who's 48, nearing 50, who's essentially starting over and starting to build. There's some hope for me for the next 15 years.
Absolutely. Because as we spoke before, the good thing that you have for yourself that no one can ever take from you, you know how to make money.
Yeah, that's true.
You know how to make money. So with that, now you just not figure out, but someone like myself can teach you what to do with the money when it comes in.
Yeah.
And like in those things that stress you about your decisions from the past when it comes to finances, like we have to come to a place where we're not afraid of money or think it's going to run from us. Like I was saying, like we have to have a relationship with money because money is our friend. So we got to have a friendship relationship with money, right? And so we can just find a way to the things that's bothering you the most, like you said, like emergency fund.
Yeah.
It's simple. You don't have to worry about saving, because when you think about, I have to save for this emergency fund, it sounds like a burden.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bad relationship that you don't want to be in. I don't really want to be in this relationship with this money over here that I got to put over here. So one of the things that you could do is, of course, calculate and find out exactly what your emergency fund amount is.
Okay.
And you can get a loan for that amount and put it up. And that will ease your mind so you can focus on doing what you're good at.
Okay.
Making money.
Making the money.
Yes.
Wow. I love it. I'm telling y'all, folks, she's good. She gave me a lot of ideas and plans to work with during our first dinner together, and I'm excited. As she was talking about this a moment ago, you can feel the passion, you can hear the passion, and this is someone who wanted to understand how money works, and as I was listening to you talk about that, I was thinking to myself, some of the bad habits that I have was because I was afraid that I need to buy this now while I got this money before it's gone, before it takes off and leave me. And so a lot of my decisions have been based around that fear. And so while you was talking about that, that just hit me. I'm like, man, that's how I've been my whole life. And like you say, as you grow up, for us, me and my brother, when our parents talked about money, it was always this grown folk business. Y'all get out the room.
Right. They try to protect you from it, but it's like you need to know. And like I was saying with my mom, if she had never told me, I would have never figured that out.
Wow.
I mean, and you could even, sometimes children may even think that you don't love them.
Yeah.
Because it's not that you can't do or don't want to. Some parents think that they don't want to burden them with worrying about money.
That's true.
But if you teach them and be open and honest, like my mom taught me, and in fact, having that conversation with my mom caused me to make an A in economics in high school.
Wow.
Because I understood, honey. I understood. I was... And my teacher back then, Mr. Sanford was his name. He was like, Tongie is my best student. She understands. Because, honey, I was like, like breaking bills down. If you don't have enough to pay both of them, just break it down. And, I was just having them talks with my mom, though, helped me to understand. Well, basically helped me to understand that I almost say money don't grow on trees. That's one of those bad things that we're taught, because it's actually a lie. Money does grow on trees.
It does grow on trees.
Money is paper. So
True.
it does grow on trees. However, but having those talks with my mom really helped me to understand, and it helped me to be equipped when I started on my own, at least to know that you have to pay your bills. Yeah. Like you can't, there's no way around that. You do have to pay your bills. However, if you know what to do with money, if you have instances in your life where you come across money that was either planned or unplanned, or, for example, some people get income tax refunds, there's, even if that's your only extra income in a year, that's coming every year. So if you know what to do with money, you already know, well, I can't afford to invest during the year. So when I get my income tax refund, I'm going to use that to invest it, or put it into an annuity, depending on the amount. If it's like $10,000, $7,000, you can put it into an annuity and let it sit and make money. Or put it in a stock that brings you dividends, so you're making money off of that. Even with your emergency fund, and I know some people may cringe when I say get a loan for your emergency fund, but you can actually put that money in an interest-bearing account or even an investment account, right? And that emergency fund is building to more than what you actually need for the emergency fund.
I likes.
And and you may even want to change the name of it from emergency fund to
good point.
Something that you like.
That's true, because that emergency kind of
it's scary.
Emotional. It scars you a little bit.
Yeah, like you planning for a bad day.
Exactly.
Where you lose your income or somebody gets sick. Like, who want to look forward to that? Who want to be ready for that? No one wants to be ready for that. You know what I mean? You say you do, but when you attach a name like that to it, it's harder to do when you already have when it comes to money, when it's already based in fear.
I already got anxiety to it.
Right.
Absolutely, I can see that.
So maybe call it a different type of vacation fund, a cruise fund, or something
else,
or skate fund. You can skate through this whatever trial or tribulation come up. This is my skate money.
Wow.
Or something that resonates with you that make you feel better about having that money.
I like our freedom fund.
Yeah, that's it.
I like
freedom fund.
I like that's a good tip. I like that. I really do like that. I do have a little outline written out on paper, and I do have emergency. I'm going to scratch that out today.
Yeah, freedom
and change
fund.
that to freedom fund.
And even like if some people can't get a loan, because not everyone has the best credit or credit good enough, if they know how to make money like yourself, even if it's getting a part-time job, Ubering or something,
That's true.
you could just say, set an intention. The money that comes in from this is going to be for my freedom fund. Or you can even hustle, just like for example, we're trying to buy a house, and we know we got to come up with a 20% down payment or what have you. No problem. Oh, we eating peanut butter and jelly because all the extra money is going for saving for the down payment for the house.
Exactly.
So if that's something that you know that you want, you're going to do what you have to do to get it.
Exactly.
So you can have the same concept, same ideology for your freedom fund.
I love it.
And it won't take long. For example, depending on where you live, like here in Merida, the cost of living is quite lower than back in the States. So the freedom fund wouldn't even be what it would be.
That's true.
Back in the States.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Right. So you could, for example, if you're selling courses or what have you, you can just say, okay, well, the next 2-3 courses is going to my freedom fund. And it's over with.
And done.
Done.
I like that. I
over
like
with.
that. I like that.
You got to think about it no more, and you can focus on doing what you do best, make money.
Make money. Y'all see why I'm excited. and she can work with you regardless of where you're at. So she's planning her escape to Merida. So if you're here, she can work with you. If you're still in the United States, she can work with you. I'm going to start working with her myself. And, the lady, you can see the passion. You can hear the passion in her voice about how money works. You know what I mean? And so if you need help or just need to get somebody else to help you see the bigger picture and help you plan this thing, what do you help with, and how can folks find you or reach out to you?
Okay, so since my business is mostly based on education, I'm not saying that I'm a financial advisor, although I have the credentials. However, I don't want to be locked in by any particular title. So what I would do is educate you, and I can refer you to or give you things to do to, for example, if you want to invest, get into the stock market or what have you, I can refer you to, give you some ideas of some things to look out for, and then refer you to someone who specializes in that category. Because in personal finance, there's multiple things that fall under personal finance. Tax planning, investment planning, insurance planning. It's a multitude of things that falls in that category. So what I could do is I help you look at your whole full picture, the things that's important to you, that's not, and blah, 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 and where you want to be. I can help you set goals and get you on the right track to getting help. Someone, if you need help with actually following through in terms of actually purchasing stock, like if you feel like you need a stockbroker, or if you need an investment company, or those types of things, or like even if someone has one of the things that I found that some people get confused about is their benefits on their job. Some people just pick anything because they don't know what to pick. And a lot of companies don't do a good job of explaining. For example, and then people choose the wrong thing. So like, for example, a company that I worked for, they decided to do this new insurance, right? And they were telling everyone in our little meetings, the informational meetings, they were telling everyone, oh, you can pick this insurance. If your doctor's not a provider on the list, no problem. Just give them the information, and we can get them, signed up to accept this coverage. Don't worry, you won't have no extra bills or anything. You can go keep your doctors. You can go to wherever doctor you want, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at, because of my experience, I'm like, these people sitting here telling bold-faced lies. And everybody's signing up for this coverage, but it's the only coverage that was offered.
Wow.
And I'm like, these people are going to be getting big bills, not realizing when they go to the doctor, if the doctor not in the network, or don't accept the coverage, the doctor not going to wait for the whole process to get approved to accept this insurance. They want their money. They're going to start sending you bills. And if you don't pay it, it's going on your credit. Whereas the company, the insurance company that the employer, got the coverage from, they're telling everybody, don't pay a bill. If they send you a bill, don't pay it. Let us handle this. And then people are just upset, rightfully so, because they're getting collection notices. And so it's things like that where I would, if someone needed one-on-one, like it's time for open enrollment, you need help with selecting a plan or whatever, I could help people with things like that, with helping them to make their own decision.
Okay.
Just helping them to understand what all this means.
What's all about. Okay. Makes sense. How would someone get in contact with you if they wanted to reach out to you?
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay.
I could give my number right now, but I'd rather for now if they contact you.
Okay.
And then you contact me because I'm working on getting all that taken care of. But I can do one-on-one coaching over the internet, Zoom, and everything. And if it's someone local to where I currently live in North Carolina, then we can meet face-to-face if they need.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a form. There's in the description. I'm going to put a link to a form that you all can fill out, and it'll forward to Tongie. And so if y'all want to get in contact with her, please do fill out that form. And once she gets her websites and social media stuff up and going, I'll come back and update it here. To the links directly to her. So I know she has an Uber coming. Any last words of wisdom or anything you want people to know, or as we close this out?
My last words of wisdom, is it's okay to fall in love with money.
Yes.
And I mean that in a good way. It is okay to admittedly care about money. If you take care of your money and care about it, it will take care of you and it won't run away from you.
Awesome. I love it, folks. So I'm going to try and get me a brand new love affair with money.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get this thing right this time around.
And make sure you get some cash. Always have some cash on hand so you don't forget how it looks.
That's true. I like that. You see why I like her, man. I think y'all want to fall in love with her, So again, fill out the form. The links are in the description. And if you have any problems, just email me and I'll make sure she gets your information. So thank y'all for watching. This has been fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and doing this and helping me with my business as you are helping me with business. He's my mentor now on the business side, more about how to make the money. Hey. Because that's his specialty, how to make the money.
There we go.
And so he's going to teach me how to make it because I learned what to do with it. I know what to do with it. So now I need to learn how to make it in the multitude.
Awesome. I love it. So thank y'all for watching. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you.